a citizen of the state of Florida
a citizen of the state of Florida
and of the United States of America,
and of the United States of America,
and being employed by
and being employed by
the Brevard County Sheriff's Office,
the Brevard County Sheriff's Office,
and a recipient of public funds,
and a recipient of public funds,
do hereby solemnly swear
do hereby solemnly swear
that I support the Constitution
that I support the Constitution
of the state of Florida
of the state of Florida
and of the United States of America.
and of the United States of America.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Yes, we shouldn't expect so much out of him. I do solemnly swear that I will support, protect, and defend the Constitution and government of the United States and of the state of Florida. That I am duly qualified to hold office under the Constitution, and that I will well and faithfully perform the duties of. Please state your duties. Field training officer.
Field training officer.
Of Brevard County, on which I am now about to enter. So help me God. And before we bring up the new recruit, we have a little bit of a problem, because not long ago we named a Bloodhound. In fact, about a year ago, we named a Bloodhound, and it got a lot of attention on Facebook and in the media and everything. And that dog was named Coda. And our sergeant over our canines, who runs our shepherds and our Malawas, he got a little bit upset. So he contacted an attorney and actually filed a suit against us, saying that his dogs weren't getting special attention and that it was really a problem. So we were able to settle out of court, trying to save the taxpayers money. And what we have to do now is, before we introduce any new dogs on our Bloodhound team, we have to give him a chance to showcase his latest dog. So he's brought in Bear for us today to look at one of his puppies that he and his family have actually been raising and have ready to go into work. So Mike Green, Sergeant Mike Green, please bring Bear up. If you can show him where it's at. He's searching for dope or food.
He'll go right to Petey.
This is one of our canines, Bear. And Sergeant Green, how old is Bear?
13 months.
13 months. And he's actually already been going through training with our other team members. And Sergeant Green and his team, we train all of our own dogs, and they do an excellent job. So, Mike, by contract, I've now met my obligation for this time.
Some attention.
Oh yeah, here, I gotta give him some attention. Okay, buddy. There you go. We knew that our post would get a lot of attention, and when we put it up, it actually reached the levels that none of us ever imagined. Reached over 700,000 people on Facebook. We had over 7,000 names that were suggested to come in. So our team, where's Katrina? Is Katrina in here? Yes, she's in the back. Katrina and our team actually went through all 7,000 names, and I think the name that our team has selected is going to have great meaning to not only to this dog, but to a lot of people in this community. So we'll introduce our new dog, and then we'll tell you what his name is. So Fred, you want to bring him up? His handler is Fred Miniola, who works out of our corrections canine team. This is our newest recruit. So to do this the right way, we actually had, I think, 5 different people suggest this name for us out of the 7,000. And so the only fair way to do it, since what we've come accustomed to is allowing the person that picks the name to come up and pin their badge on during the swearing ceremony. So what we did was we selected the first person who actually submitted the name, and Raquel Santana is that person. So Raquel, where are you at? Raquel, if you'll come up. Name. So Raquel, without any further ado, please tell us what our new dog's name is.
Junny.
His name is Junny, Junny. And Raquel, why'd you pick Junny?
Because of the Junny Rios Martinez story. That's a story that I grew up hearing. It is engraved in my brain. It's a horror story. My dad preached and preached and preached about stranger danger, and I just thought that was very fitting.
Very cool. Junny Rios Martinez was abducted in April of 1991 from Brevard County. And unfortunately, that abduction ended in tragedy. And his family never let that go. His family pushed and made sure that other children would be protected. They passed legislation to the Sex Predator Act. They actually had a great part in getting the Jimmy Rice Civil Commitment Act passed, and starting that with the Jimmy Rice family and passing the torch on. And their child being taken from us here in Brevard County was a huge impact on this county. And as Raquel said, her father would actually tell her the story about what happened to bring education and awareness to her. So when that name was put on the list, it just made perfect sense to us that this will become a living legacy of Junny and everything that he and his family have meant to rights of children and helping this never happen to another child. So I'm going to ask his mom and his dad, Vicky and Junny, to come up. His sister is also here as well, and I'm going to ask them to actually come up and stand with us as we swear in our new recruit. All right. I do solemnly bark
I do solemnly bark
that I will support, protect, and defend
that I will support, protect, and defend
the Constitution and government
the Constitution and government
of the United States
of the United States
and of the state of Florida,
and of the state of Florida,
that I am duly qualified
that I am duly qualified
to hold office
to hold office
under the Constitution,
under the Constitution,
and that I will well and faithfully
that I will well and faithfully
perform the duties of
perform the duties of
Bloodhound
Bloodhound
of Brevard County,
of Brevard County,
on which I am now about to enter.
about which I'm about to enter. So help me God.
Please give a round of applause for her.
Very, very honored. I don't know how to thank you all. This is, I think it's a wonderful thing for the children. It's a wonderful thing for the Brevard County Sheriff's Department to have this dog, and to have that name is such a very, very special thing. There is one thing that very, very few people know. Junny's been gone for 24 years now, but every year, every single year, somewhere, somehow, someone either sends me a picture, a videotape, or something that I have never seen. It's almost as if my son from above touches somebody's heart, they run into me, they do something, and this year, this is it. I will never forget this. Thank you so much.